Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Following a critically acclaimed, sold-out run, Manhattan Theatre Club is presenting the Broadway premiere of Joshua Harmon's award-winning play, Prayer for the French Republic. Under the direction of David Cromer, it begins performances on December 19th at the Friedman Theatre, and I caught up with the company during a break in rehearsal. You're about to come to Broadway with this incredible play. You're returning to the play. You're about to come to Broadway with this play. How excited are the two of you?
Yeah, it's so exciting. I'm just so thrilled that they made the decision to bring this back and bring it back and re-enhance it and reimagine it. And it's just like it's the perfect time. And it's just such a beautiful play. And I had so many people ask me over the last 2 years, why isn't that play, going on? Or like, that's the one I want to see again. And so here we are. We're here.
How excited are you?
I once again feeling very grateful to be in the right place at the right time. I feel really lucky. It's exciting because you feel all the energy around it. You feel a group of people who explored it to a point, and now they want to explore it more. And you can come in; they were very welcome and open to that. And there's just I just have this image of Lynn Meadow on the first day, like, oh my God, we get to do this. Like, this is what I want to do, and it's really fun. Yeah.
It's been fun to reopen it and to play with different ideas and with some new actors, and it's really fulfilling to continue the work.
So it's a little different for me because I did multiple workshops of the play for years and was all set to do the off-Broadway run, but then I had a conflict and I couldn't do it. So I broke my own heart. So I'm not back in the room. In a way I am, in a way I'm not. But when we did the workshops, the vibe was amazing. That thing of actors knowing, we're like prospectors mining for gold, and we knew we had it already. So to be back in that sense is just fantastic, yeah.
So take me back to the beginning when you first got the play. What made you say, yes, I have to be a part of this?
I mean, the number one thing was that it's a Josh Harmon play, and I absolutely love Josh Harmon. I did Bad Jews with him about 10 years ago, and I just love the way he writes. He's not only one of my favorite people, but one of my favorite writers. So, it was just that he wrote it, and then I read it, and I was just absolutely blown away. So, yeah.
And for you, when you first got the play, what made you say, yes, I want to do this?
It was the universality of it. It was the idea that you don't really need to be from a specific demographic to understand what this play is talking about. I think most good plays are like that.
I couldn't be more excited. We're going to do it on a Broadway stage. I did it before, smaller house, beautiful house, city center, but I've never been on a Broadway stage before. This is going to be my first time, so obviously it's super exciting.
I've been trying to work with David for a long time and come very close a couple of times, and I'm delighted that this finally worked out. And Josh, a big fan of his work, and like I said, I read this script and I was just knocked out by it. It's a really amazing piece of work, and as I said, I'm honored and very happy to be part of it with those guys and the entire cast. It's such a wonderful group of people.
Yeah, the opportunity to work with David and Josh is huge, and the entire cast and creative team. Everyone is so talented, and just the opportunity to originate a role on Broadway is a huge experience for any actor, and I think that's one of the things I'm most excited about.
The importance of this play. I mean, there are plays you get your hands on, you're like, I have to be a part of this, and I have to do this. Why this one for you?
It hits very close to home for me. I happen to share a lot of the ethnic background of my character, and also my mom also is a therapist in real life. And again, my family is North African. They're also Eastern European, and so I share a lot with Elodie. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm French, and there's a lot of the conversations that this family's having, because it's set in 2016, and I have just vivid memories of similar conversations that I had with my family. I mean, there's a lot about the culture of being French in the play that I relate to so immediately. Yeah.
I just think it's one of the most important stories I've had the privilege of telling. I think the fun the fact that it's so funny, that it's not going to alienate audiences because of the subject matter, that it's going to bring them in and they're going to go, oh my God, my family does that. Oh my God, I can't believe my mother does that to me all the time, or my sister, or oh, my son. My son will constantly make me feel this way and bring out the worst in me. I think the universality of the story is so important at this moment right now, and I couldn't be happier to be part of it.
Yeah, I think this crisis of anti-Semitism has been with us as a species for a long time, and to keep re-exploring and understanding, it reminds me of any great, what do artists do? They write about what's really important to them, or where do they have that, and Josh Harmon is exploring and looking at the crisis here in the most personal way.